Tonight, we're going to hear from so many people, men and women, that I really respect, have tremendous respect for. So I'm going to kind of share with us who we've got tonight. And as always, if it's Rise the Divine Feminine, it's a Christy Michaels show. Christy is who helped put this together. She has been absolutely tireless in her work of bringing together the Divine Feminine, specifically Mary Magdalene. And then also, we've got to have Eden Amadora co-hosting, because Eden is the embodiment of the Divine Feminine. She is one of the kindest human beings I've ever met. And she has also dedicated her life to really understanding and embodying the Divine Feminine and teaching. She's extraordinary. So we love having her as our co-host tonight.
And that's why I'm so glad you are all with us. I am so honored that Eden Amadora, one of the high priestesses, is joining with us as co-host, for she is so dedicated in her heart to this incredible rising of the Divine Feminine. So thank you, Scott, for asking us and letting us be a part of this.
Well, it's my pleasure to introduce someone who's become really one of my favorite people on the planet. I'm honored to call her a constant colleague. I'm also really blessed that she's my friend. And it's Eden Amadora. And there's kind of two levels of sharing about Eden. There's on a professional level, she's an archetypal channel, a mystic, a muse, an ordained priestess, and she's been focalizing on the Divine Feminine 13 Moon Mystery School, where she studied and now teaches. And she truly serves the great awakening on this earth by holding a clear, compassionate mirror for all. And I want to say, because I'm blessed to be her friend, and I'm always delighted when we get to collaborate, and I know that you've got some really wonderful wisdom to share, as well as musical offerings. So take it away, my friend.
Thank you so much, Scott. Such an honor to be here again. What a beautiful, rich, and intense evening we've had together already. I'm going to play a song for us to move this energy, and if you want to move your body with me and open to the frequency of the music, don't be shy to stand up even. She asks us to remember to step beyond the veil. She asks us to surrender, drink deeply from her well. She rises from the darkness to break an ancient spell. She hands us our hearts back, new stories to tell. She rises, she rises, she rises, she rises, she rises in you, she rises in me. She rises like the sun, and she rises like the sea. A phoenix from the ashes, she rises from the flames, breaks us from our bondage and frees us from our shame. She rises, she rises.
wow. Big gallery view. Let's send a lot of love and hearts and twinkles. It was hard because all of you were dancing, and I wanted to show it. Everybody was dancing, and Eden is an amazing. Anyway, thank you, Eden. That was just perfect, as always. Absolutely perfect. And while we're still in the flow of the excitement of Eden's offering, there's something wonderful we can do. She has been recording an album, and it's been really fun because she's been playing her songs one at a time on Awakening World shows. Now, what we want to do is her song that she's just released on Spotify is called Beloved. It's beautiful, of course, as all of her songs are. Really important for everybody to go there and play it and share it with others, because the more play that it gets, that kind of raises her up the ranks, because we want to get this out to the world.
There's
So,
something really cool that happens if I receive 1,000 streams in the first 30 days. It clicks it into discovery mode, and Spotify starts to share it with others that may not have found it before. So you can help spread the love, spread the music by simply streaming it. And I know that together we can push it over 1,000 streams in this first month. It's been about 2 weeks now, and it's working its way up towards 1,000. I think we're halfway there. So give it a little boost, and let's spread the beauty of the divine feminine. This particular song, if I can share, Scott, it was
yeah.
inspired when I started to feel into what makes us so precious and unique and irreplaceable in this age of AI, in this time where machines are replacing jobs, where people are falling in love with their chatbots. And I really meditated and contemplated on that soul light that is irreplaceable. What makes us human? That anthropos, that spark, the human soul. That in the Gnostic myth of Sophia, it emerges from unity, from the pleroma, and Sophia's love for humanity. She follows it into form and matter. And we are that spark of anthropos. And this song, Beloved, is celebrating that spark that the machine cannot replicate. And some people hear this song and they hear an incredible love song, a romantic love song. And one of my priestess sisters, who's a death doula, her selfless service at a hospice, sang this song over and over to a man who was chained, handcuffed to the bed because he had been a life sentence prisoner that was allowed to go die in a hospice center. But even as he could barely move, there was a guard standing over him. And she, as a priestess, loved him in his last hour, singing this song to him and ushering him across the portal in his innocence, in his divinity. And that's how powerful love is. So whatever this song speaks to you, just listen and feel. It may speak to something very deep in you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for receiving.
That is such a beautiful story. You know, my favorite, there's so many different ways to express God, higher power. And my favorite is Rumi's way of expressing it, the eternal beloved. And, you know, our human beloveds come and go, our canine and feline beloveds come and go, but the eternal beloved is what we are discovering within ourselves. So
That's for sure.
I also want to let people know that you can find all things Eden Amadora at her website, which is her name, edenamadora.com. And there's a lot of wonderful things to find here. It's really fun to take the quiz. We've explored that in previous shows. So edenamadora.com. And of course, again, please do play it over and over and over.
Thank you so much.
So we can get her over that 1,000 mark. Absolutely. Eden, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Tomorrow's Sunday. Make it a sacred Sunday by choosing to see the divine in all. And again, thank you to all of our presenters, Christy Michaels for putting it together, Dan and Diana, Antoinette and all of your friends, Ione and Nikki. And much love, everybody. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday night. God bless. I'm going to go to gallery view one last time. And thank you, everybody that's still with us. I love it. Andrew and Connie are in the house. So take care, everybody. God's blessings. See you soon.